Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. Scheduled for 15 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Lennox Lewis is coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not much intensity here in this ring walk. He's not giving us much indication of what kind of fight we're going to see based on this ring walk.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Teddy, give me a sense of your expectations of Lennox Lewis here tonight.
What I always expect, use that size, use that reach, and somewhere before the night is over, land the right hand.
We are underway here, and we've heard from everybody that speed is going to be the big factor. Lennox Lewis has got it. Plenty of it.
Yeah, now it's up to his opponent to come up with something. Maybe go to the body, take it away, slow him down.
Lennox able to block that punch. Come on, kid. Solid left hand to the head. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Lewis. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Halfway through round number one.
Yeah, that's it.
Lennox Lewis's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there.
Keep working the body.
Teddy, many times with Lennox Lewis, you get a feeling of where things are headed. It just may take a while for it to get there.
Yeah, I think it's headed to a right-hand land, so to speak, because that right hand, at the end of the day, is what Lewis is looking to connect with.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Keep your head moving. Focus.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Lennox Lewis scores with the left hand. A little head hunting with the right. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
You need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Lennox Lewis doing what he does best, and that is firing off that jab. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
You're still not moving enough. Boom, boom.
Good way to protect the midsection. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Lennox Lewis is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Oh, what a big hook to the head by Lewis. Big uppercut right on the mark. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Unable to land clean by Lewis. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Teddy, one of the reasons the heavyweight division is so popular is because of the power punchers. But how do you differentiate Lennox Lewis as a power puncher with some of the greats we've seen through history?
Well, you've had guys like Earnie Shavers knock a wall down, but he didn't win a heavyweight title. Now, some of it's who's around, but some of it is having an ability to deliver that power. Lennox Lewis has found a missile that takes that bomb right to the guy's chin.
Back to the body.
Missed the body shot. And he just holds on there. And now he scores well with the straight right. Last 10 seconds. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
And round number 3 is underway. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Lennox Lewis is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Relax. There you go. Move.
Not able to land the headshot. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. What an intense hook landed by Lewis. Now hugging on the inside. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Scoring well with that hook by Lennox Lewis. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. How about that exchange? That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. And Lennox lands the uppercut.
Side to side, move your head. Tap.
Ten clicks of the talk.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move!
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. This is your night. Keep closing the gap. When you get close to him, fast combinations to the body. He doesn't like those shots to the body. Nice. Relax.
Keep circling, keep circling, keep circling. Don't stand in front of him. Listen, okay.
There you go.
Always good to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what he's done tonight on Teddy's scorecard, sweeping the first 3 rounds. Lennox Lewis with a mighty left.
Unload. Back to the body.
And he just turns that hook up top, and he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Blocks away that headshot. Goes up top with a right hand. Too much too soon, and now because of that pace that he set, not enough.
No, he's starting to look like my kids used to look like when they were little, when they ate too much candy. I mean, they were running all over the room, jumping all over the place, and then bang, they crashed. All of a sudden, they hit the sack.
Not focusing.
Halfway through round number 4.
Good.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Really frustrating his opponent now. Lewis is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
How much of what Lewis does well is the fact that he has a great identity of himself as a fighter?
Well, that's all of it. Because, you know, we've talked about his body. We've talked about all those things, the physical power. You have to know how to use it and what way you're going to go about that. He has discovered that.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit.
Focus. Body shot.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself. Places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
We start a new round here. It's hard to believe that we're even in this round based on how that last round finished.
Well, if you ever watch some of those Houdini movies, you know, the great escape artist, kind of hard to believe he got out of some of those fixes he was in. You know, inside that box with chains around him underwater. He's going to have to do a Houdini right here.
Nice. Good work defensively by Lewis. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Right, left and right.
Good block by Lennox. Couldn't hit the... Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Now, this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up his opponent.
Well, this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro in anything you do. There's times where it's all going your way. There's times where you got to make it go your way. You got to make an adjustment. He's doing what he has to do.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Jab, jab. Not much action as he just ties up.
Pace yourself.
Great movement to get away from those punches.
You're not focused. Pace yourself.
Nice. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. So end of the round, a round in which he was able to get to his man there, stunned him there. He's kind of got momentum now, doesn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, he does. And you know he's going to want to build on it. He doesn't want to get reckless, careless, but he's want to keep it going that way.
Listen to me. Your best defense is to throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away.
Start of a fresh round, but I'll tell you this, Teddy. I don't know that we're going to see the end of this round the way he was damaged.
No, I would be surprised. I don't know that he could continue or that the referee would allow him to.
More punches. Where's the body, kid?
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
1-2, 1-2.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Move!
Beat him in a punch.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Come on.
More punches.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Lennox Lewis's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Yeah, good work.
More punches.
How do you break out of this, Teddy? How do you break out of this mold where you're just thinking defense because you got hurt earlier in the fight?
Well, a good corner. First of all, a corner guy has to tell him, hey, look, are you just trying to survive right here? Because if that's what you're going to do, okay, you may survive, or he may just step it up where you don't even have a chance to survive later. But if you want to win this fight, you have to get a hold of yourself, you have to listen to me, and you have to find a way to create offense again.
Nice work, nice work.
And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. He's almost done. You had him there.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round.
Keep moving.
Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else in this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up these darn punches.
At the halfway point of round 7.
That's it, just like that. Double up on your punches.
Lewis is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Lewis is showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss by moving your head.
And now what his opponent has to do is he has to understand, hopefully he's been taught this, that yeah, the head moves, but the body doesn't. The body is stationary right in front of you. Right now, his opponent should not be going to that head. He should be going downstairs.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lewis. And this round comes to an end.
Use all that power and turn those punches over. Start from the bottom up, right? Bottom.
Don't fight his fights. Jab and move. Listen, we got it. You need to mix your punches up. Throw more punches to the body. Throw more punches to the body. Step out with a jab. Then come back and throw more punches to the body. Left.
So as you can see on Teddy's scorecard, this, for the time being, is a one-sided fight. Most would say, I don't see it changing at all. But Teddy, anything can happen in this game.
Yeah, it's kind of like being in the casinos. You know, you're ahead, you got all those chips in front of you. It's time to walk away from the table. Well, he can't walk away from the table, but it's time to pull back on his bets a little bit. You know, keep going, but pull back a little bit. Don't get careless.
Lennox Lewis blocks that punch. Lewis is making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lennox Lewis.
Focus.
The halfway point of round number 8.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move. Punch.
Well placed, straight right hand.
Doing great.
Lewis is employing one of the 3 facets of good fundamental defense. And right now he's using the legs.
Yeah, he is, and that is one of the facets. The other's to block, the other's to move your head. And right now he's controlling range. What his opponent has to do now is look to get into a place where maybe he can time him. Time him as he steps out.
3 minutes gone by in this round. I think even the casual observer, the guy who doesn't watch a lot of boxing, can look at this right now and tell you he's winning this fight with ease.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the casual observer. I'm worried about the so-called professional judge. Time and time again, he's shown me that he does not know what he's watching sometimes. But you're right. In this case, it would be hard, almost impossible, to argue for the other fighter.
Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Here we are at the start of another round, a round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
Lennox blocks a punch.
Move!
And he's holding.
Come on, kid. Fight.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up and bang.
Throwing a lot of punches here. Now, his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
Upcut.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. End of the round here. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. And Teddy, I think a completely different look than when we saw before, because he's losing this fight on the scorecards, but he did win that last round.
He did it to start. You know, you have to start somewhere to build. Now he has to start putting them together. But the attitude has to be the same. You can't start looking down the road in boxing and saying anything in life, actually, and start saying, gee, you know, I got to get 6 rounds. I got to get 4 rounds. No, get one at a time. That's the only way you can do it. That's how he's trying to do it.
You need to move that body more.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking, and that's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to weigh you down. It's to have a great resolve and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
Nice!
You see, he sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by Lewis.
Good job, buddy.
Pace yourself.
1-2. 1-2.
Halfway through round 10. Blocks that punch.
More punch. Work the body, kid.
Catch yourself. Beat him in a punch.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lennox Lewis. A good block. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go.
Don't doubt yourself. You still win this one.
Look at me. This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep throwing punches. Throw. Throw punches, okay?
How will this play out? Through 10 rounds, Teddy, you have him down on the scorecards, but just look at what we've seen the past few rounds, and you can see the tide starting to turn.
Yeah, no different than watching a game, whether it's baseball, basketball, football. The team's a little bit behind, but you just know who's going to win. I mean, you just see it.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Lewis is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Nice one. Oh, keep your feet moving.
You see him holding on. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Halfway through this 11th round. That's a nice right hand that time by Lewis.
Get after him.
he ties up on the inside.
Focus.
Keep it up.
Did you see that? Oh, and he goes down. Lewis is down, but Teddy, he looks fine. He's shaking it off right away.
Yeah, I think he's more embarrassed than hurt.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy, because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night, and you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed, and it's important to remember that.
I got more.
How quickly can he recover? That's one of the questions that'll be answered early on in this round after being knocked down in that last round.
Well, what he has to do is go out there, be defensive-minded. I think get a little time early on. Don't worry about winning or pressing the first part of the round. Just get himself together, then start picking it up after that.
Left and right, left and right.
Good block by Lewis. Gets rid of that effort.
Focus. Hey, keep your hands up.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Unload. Unload. More punches.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Pace yourself. Relax, relax.
He missed with that headshot. And now they're trading blows. Good job protecting himself.
You're not focused. Just like that, just like that.
10 seconds to go in this round. Good job staying away from the danger there.
I want you to bang the head and the body, all right? Upstairs, downstairs, over again.
You're doing great. You're doing fine. Really, really, you're doing great. So just keep working on the inside. Come up with the uppercut. All right? It's beautiful. Come on, take a deep breath. You earned it. Listen.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Lewis is hit by a right hand. Well, where was this? Look at that. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? So Lewis gets up to continue, but he does not look good.
Well, every fighter knows he's going to be in this situation where you're going to have to survive. It's the turn for Lewis to show he knows how.
Halfway through this round here. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Looking good.
Relax.
Back to the body.
Ready shot.
He's tired. He's tired.
Parries that punch intended for the head.
Oh, you're doing
Wow,
great.
is he defensively sound. And the countdown, the final moments of this round. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
He has a new round in front of him, but I don't know that there's any new hope. He's been down numerous times tonight, including that last round.
You never know what a person's capable of when they're pushed to the brink. But this would be very unlikely. It would be spectacular.
things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Able to cover up that gut.
Head movement.
Lewis's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there.
Uppercut!
Yeah. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect.
Hands up, hands up. Keep your head moving. Pace yourself.
Back to the body.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Lewis. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Punches. Side to side, move your head.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do? Do you say, hey, I saw that, and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
You all right? I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
Oh, it's been a good one tonight, but one more round to go. Here it is, the final go-round.
Pace yourself. Keep working the body.
Blocks the headshot.
Relax. Stop. Work the body, kid. Body shots.
He just missed that shot up top.
You're not focused.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. "90 seconds to go in the fight. Lewis is showing us that his legs may not be completely underneath him the way he wants them to be after being stunned earlier. He's really hanging on in there. He's tying up a lot.
Yeah, but he's being allowed to. I have to say that right now as a trainer, that he's allowed to do that. His opponent should not cooperate with him. He should take a little step back and make...
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Finish him off. Keep moving.
He is stunned, but somehow has the wherewithal to hang on.
Left and right, left and right.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. He scores with the left. Fires right back at him. The judges have put down their scores as we come to the end of a very exciting back and forth fight. Let's send it up to the ring announcer to hear which way it goes. Listen, he was the better fighter. He was the busier fighter. He's the fighter that absolutely deserves to have that unanimous decision go the way it did.
And you never like to say this, I say it in jest, but this is one where you could have made up the scorecards before the fight. Unfortunately, sometimes these judges do. But tonight, it turned out okay.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.